Okay, here in round 2, pretty bad hand. I think we're going to mull it, unfortunately. And still pretty bad, but we're going to keep it. So, unfortunately, the mana base just not working at all, as a matter of fact. Having quite a bit of problems there. There we go. Perfect. All I want to see is an opener with both colors, so as long as the first card I draw is the other color, I'm feeling a lot better. Okay, Leaf Crown Dryad, good card. No third land, that's a good sign. Oh, alright. Yeah, let's drop a Wingsteed Rider. Could have saved it a turn in case he's got Magma Jet or something, or Lightning Strike. Well, I guess Lightning Strike I'm screwed anyway, even with Coordinated Assault. So, there is that. Okay, Nessian Courser. Ah, Divine Verdict. Nice. Alright. Let's... He's got 5 cards in hand. Guess we swing with Rider. And let's drop a Ill-Tempered Cyclops. Alright, well, we're going to block the Dryad. Okay. Can't do anything about that. Still got a land drop. Let's see what we get. Land drop, okay. So now we play another Ill-Tempered Cyclops. And swing with Wingsteed Rider. And we are going to use Coordinated Assault if he blocks, which presumably he does. We're going to take it. Another Nessian Courser. Okay. Interesting. Do we swing for 6? Got quite the race on our hand now. Alright, so we just swing with Wingsteed Rider. And question is, what do we do here? I think we play the Lagana Band Elder. And we offer some trades. I don't think I want to trade my Ill-Tempered Cyclops, but I'm willing to throw away a Lagana Band Elder. Huh. Rug. Oh, Prophet of Krufix. Well, that's one of the better cards in the game. Yeah, and you can flash creatures. Yeah, it's pretty remarkably, unbelievably strong. I've no doubt about that. All right, well, nothing I can do about it. It's just one of those things. One of the best cards in Limited, unfortunately. Didn't want to have to go head to head with that. I sure hope this guy didn't get the Nylea that we passed either. That would be very bad for us. Let's play the second Ill-Tempered. Looks like we're probably going to have to offer it up to the Nessian Courser. Yep. Oh, you had 2 cards. You had 2 creatures as your last 2. Well, that's pretty bad for us. Pretty bad. Mm-hmm. Have to make that trade, as much as I loathe to do it. 1 card left in our opponent's hand, though, which could be worse. Alright, finally got the last land, but can't even really use it this turn. So we'll get in for 3. Pass the turn. Ideally, he attacks with everything. Ideally, he didn't draw a creature there, too. Okay, so hopefully he just attacks with everything and then we just kill Agent of Horizons. And then I'm feeling a lot better. So we block Prophet and go for lethal on this guy. Well, this is an interesting dilemma. Do we play around, do we go for lethal? That's a fascinating question. If he has anything, any sort of removal for our guys, we're kind of SOL. Because then we lose. I think the smart play is to play around... actually, no, it doesn't make sense to play around the bounce. Because if he has the bounce, we're dead anyway, because we're definitely attacking with one of these. So I do think that we go for lethal, in my expert opinion. You know what I mean? If I just attacked with just this, then that doesn't make sense if he had a bounce, because then he would just bounce my Wingsteed Rider after taking 6. So we do have to go for lethal here. Yeah, so we were dead. Any way you slice that, we were going to die. The only other way I've done that correctly is just attack with both, and I couldn't even play 2 creatures. So it would have been attack for 3, play another creature, then he Griptide. So I wasn't going to go that roundabout to play around Griptide or the bounce spell. That just seemed really extreme, and forcing him to have it there seemed a lot more correct. Horribly unfortunate how that ended up. I really hate losing like that, but totally just happened. It was a difficult spot. Forced him to have it like he forced me to have it. I had it. He had it. I lost. So really sad. Hopefully we can do this a little bit better in game 2. I absolutely despise the fact that he has Prophet of Crufix. That is such a powerful card. Unbelievably strong and just seemingly broken cheat card in Limited. It really does feel like that. I actually hate that card so much. I almost want to bring in Flamecast Wheel. Just so I have some way to kill it, because it is absolutely obnoxious to play against. I don't think that we've got anything else, though, so I'm just going to try this and try game 2. All right, we play first, and yeah, it's a great hand, as a matter of fact. Alright, I'm glad that was not a Spark Jolt. Alright, so now we can probably just leave up God's Willing. Oh, well, change of plans, guys. Getting out the Acroan Hoplite, because he is sick. Especially at this point. Alright, no big deal. So we gain some life. Gonna God's Willing, give pro green. Put that on top. Although I would prefer a red source. That at least turns on everything that we have. Oh, Xenagos, huh? It's pretty strong. Alright, so question, do we attack him, take him to 3, or do we just get Xenagos out of the way now? I think we just get Xenagos out of the way. I don't want to deal with him. He's too obnoxious. So our opponent both has Prophet of Krufix and Xenagos. That sounds horrible. Alright, so we are going to have to waste a Divine Verdict. I guess we technically don't have to waste the Divine Verdict, I just kind of want to. Because I don't consider it a waste, necessarily. Alright, this is strange. Now I don't have to waste the Divine Verdict, which is actually really great news. So he is going to eat our 1/1, but we get to kill his guy, plus play an Ill-Tempered Cyclops. So I think that actually worked out fine for us. Okay. Still fine. Let's scry. Next turn, that would allow us to play the Spear Point Oread plus do that. Let's leave it on top. I'm okay with that. Alright, so swinging in whatever blocks the Ill-Tempered, we're going to kill, presumably the Courser. Okay. And that's right, we get to deal the 3 damage because Ill-Tempered Cyclops has Trample. Always have to remember that. Alright, so we did steal the game. Nice. That worked out. This guy's deck is really solid, though. Both Synagogue and Prophet of Krufix are kind of a big deal. Is there anything else? I mean, I could technically bring in Demolish to try and, you know, hurt his mana base, but I'm not feeling it. Could lower my curve a little bit. I mean, I'm a little more okay with that. Like taking out the Borderland Minotaur, but just because my 4 mana trades with his Nessian Coursers, so it's not even that great. Still don't like Portent in this match. I don't know. I'm not really feeling anything else. Could bring in another Akrone Crusader. Hope we can just get there before he can stop us, but not super confident with that plan. I mean, we could take out a Borderland Minotaur, bring in another Crusader, try and go deep. Yeah, let's try and aggro him down. All right, well, we're going to keep it. Do have a Satyr. All right. Don't get to Ordeal, unfortunately, but yeah, I mean, I guess we could Dragon Mantle now for the life, or for the extra card. Is that necessary? Probably not. Let's just swing. See if he blocks. Alright, so he does. We're going to God's Willing. Save our Satyr. Lagana Band Elder. Do I need more land? Not immediately. Alright, let's leave that on top. I actually kind of like that, because that's going to be a play next turn if we can't do the Ordeal. So we'll eat his guy. And I guess we can play Flamecast Wheel now. We can also do Dragon Mantle. Dragon Mantle is going to let us gain 3 life next turn. Yeah, let's do that. Is the 3 life important? Not really, I admit. The Flamecast certainly isn't important either, though. And we're almost assuredly playing the Lagana Band Elder next turn. Alright, let's get the extra card now. Let's go a little bit deeper. If he plays Nessian Courser, we still get to make a trade, which is also a good deal for us. Alright. Get his blue source, I'm going to presume. No, red source. Interesting. Alright. So now we're just going to play Lagana Band Elder. For some life gain and 3 power. Okay. Nyla's Emissary is, in fact, a card. Alright. Not bad. Get in. Yeah, not the best trade for us, but acceptable. And we'll drop our Spear Point Oread, which is very good with the Ordeal of Heliod. I will say that. So is the two-headed Cerberus, but as you see, I had to pump there in order to get past that emissary. So he does have Grip-Tide mana, something to keep in mind. I think we're just going to opt for the two-headed Cerberus instead. Okay, gets done tap, which is unfortunate. Still going to swing with everything. Try and kill the Prophet. Great. Alright, so we get him for 5. And we'll follow up with a Flamecast Wheel, which can kill stuff. Alright, stole the game. Happy to see that. That was a very challenging match, in my opinion. In my expert opinion, that was a very challenging match. So glad we took that on to the finals.